So I started playing Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier a few weeks ago, before Fortnite Chapter 3 came out. I am planning on doing a review of Chapter 3 after this uploads. I just need some time on getting that video prepared. So when I downloaded The First Soldier, I was unsure of what to expect. I knew it was a Battle Royale, but that was as far as I knew of the game. However, I was pleasantly surprised when I logged in. It showed cutscenes explaining how the story takes place before the events of the original game. So first I want to talk about is the gameplay. As you saw at the beginning of this video, it's going through its holiday event as of this recording. The event isn't a big thing I want to talk about, but I will mention it from time to time in the video. First I want to talk about what mechanics you will be encountering in the game. First are the weapons, which range from pistols to shotguns and rifles to snipers. Since this is a battle royale, you will find some in chests, crates, and on the ground around the map. So in terms of guns, there's not much to talk about. However, since the game is on mobile, I was unsure of how to operate the fire and aim, since aiming on mobile is hard, especially when you have a small screen like mine. But the game offers something that really helps, which is an auto fire. This lets you automatically fire when your crosshair is on an enemy without having to press the fire button. Now, since this is a Final Fantasy game, there is of course magic or materia. It can be found around the map in crates, chests, and on the ground. However, you can only hold 3 different materia, and gathering the same materia that you have levels them up, making them stronger. However, they can be difficult to aim as you have to manually fire them. And since it's on mobile, it's not easy, for me at least. Next are the monsters. You'll encounter them while running around the map. They can be found in the wild and in buildings. They are also quite formidable. Some are easy to kill, others will prove a challenge, especially when orders are given to kill a monster that appear on the map. You can get experience and gil from defeating monsters, and specific monsters will drop weapons, though I only encountered this one time and the weapon wasn't that good. Speaking of orders, you can find orders in chests that can range from opening a number of chests and killing certain monsters. There are also blanket orders that are given to all players later in the match, that will have you resolve an anomaly or defeat a powerful monster. Orders can be easy to obtain and offer extra gil and experience, but can be difficult to fulfill, especially the open chests one, as not every openable container is a chest. Of course, it can't be a Final Fantasy game without the beloved chocobos. This game does have a chocobo farm where you can raise and hatch eggs, and have the option to equip them to be called in a match. However, you can't find the eggs in a match or anything like that. You can get them from the Moogle shop after a match, which can only be activated by getting a Mog's Bell for the price of 2,000 gil, which accumulates after each match depending on how much you leave with. So don't be discouraged if you don't have enough. Speaking of the Mog Bell, these things can be found during the match in chests and only in chests. They're also really hard to find, so don't expect to find them in each match. But if you find one, the bell will ring after a match, opening the shop and letting you spend your accumulated gil on items within. The shop will contain music, banners, chocobo vegetables, chocobo eggs, and materials that you can use to make cosmetics from the Season Pass section. Since this is a Battle Royale game, this does offer a Battle Pass or a Season Pass. It offers various cosmetics and Shinra credits, which are used to buy things in-game. There are also a wide variety of cosmetics in-game for players, chocobos, guns, vehicles, and even melee weapons. Real quick, I want to talk about the vehicles, classes, and the class mastery page. There's about 3 different vehicles, 1 you use to enter the match, 2 you can use during the match, and of course the chocobos. The first is a helicopter that you use to enter the match. You can control it to go to a nearby location when you enter. The entry point is random for players, sometimes appearing in the middle of the map, and sometimes at the edges. Yellow dots signify the entry points for other players. The jeep and motorcycles are for going around the map fast, however you can do a cyclone attack on the motorcycle as you're driving it, but only when you have enough speed. And the chocobo can be summoned from a chocobo sign, which appear randomly around the map, and you can ride them and have them attack enemies. For classes, there are 5 of them: the warrior, the mage, the ninja, the monk, and the ranger. Each use their own weapon and have their own ability and skill in the match. For example, the warrior uses a sword and has a rush ability that lets them move rapidly a short distance, and a skill that lets them close the distance between them and an enemy with their melee weapon. And the mastery page gives you cosmetics and gil to show off to people how good you are with that class. It also gives you tickets that allow you to use the Shinra Pack lottery to roll for cosmetics, which is where I got the holiday cactuar costume. Of course, there are summons in the game that you can find in the match. However, I don't have footage of it as they are extremely rare to find, and I have not found one yet. That's all I have to say about it, as I can't remember what the tutorial said about them, and I can't find the page with the tutorial info anywhere on the home menu screen. So yeah, you can have fun experiencing that one yourself. Overall, I think it's a fun battle royale, definitely different from others. I can't wait to see what else this game does in the future. Something I forgot to mention was the shop where you can buy cosmetics, but I'm pretty sure you all know how that works. I'm just not sure what currency this is. I think it's special currency for ring matches, but I don't know. But anyway, I think this is an awesome game. It came out November 17th and there's already a lot of people playing it, as it's easy to find a match. I hope they make it available for PC soon, as it's hard to play on mobile. So there you have it, guys, a review for Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier. Sorry this isn't a professional review, I'm sure I forgot to mention something. I just wanted to talk about this game and post something on the channel since I haven't been uploading. I'll try and upload more gameplay videos soon. I'm not sure about streams anymore as my internet isn't that good and I can't rely on my phone's hotspot. I might try to stream from time to time, but expect videos only for the channel and hardly any streams until otherwise. Anyway, have a good day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I'll post another video as soon as I can.